Shout out to J&J.
So I just want to send a shout out to J&J Sports for having me once again.
Episodes, man. You guys got a real good thing going on.
James, professional boxing. This one's gonna hit home for us, man. So who uh who can take down the YouTube star Jake Paul? I know we last time we talked about Jake Paul, it was the incident with him and Mike Tyson. We know that was entertainment. We got that out the way. Still entertaining to watch, you know what I mean? But it was scripted. It was scripted. You can tell because I think Tyson got paid more to lose the fight. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was all scripted. So LiAngelo Ball from the Ball family basketball, from the Charlotte Hornets. He's with the Charlotte Hornets right now. He is down. He said he is down to face off against Jake Paul if the money is right. Now this kind of broke the internet, James. A lot of people are talking about this, like, oh man, he could definitely beat him. Well, man, we don't know. Jake Paul might have you. Uh, just to get us started. Well, what's your thoughts when you heard him reach out?
I think this needs to happen. I mean, there's no reason for it not to happen. They're both athletes. They're both in excellent shape. So, like, it's not like one's going to overpower the other.
Right.
This is a fight I would like to see.
Yeah, man. If this is was being put out, should they try? So you think they should try to make this fight happen?
Of course. Yeah. Especially with if this is a challenge from Ball. He's calling out Jake Paul, saying,
Right.
"Hey, let's fight." And as long as the money's right, which, considering who he is,
Right.
the money will be right.
Exactly.
And somebody's going to get this fight going.
Oh yeah, for sure. And they definitely should absolutely make this fight happen, just because, win or lose, if LiAngelo loses, he's not losing nothing out of it. He's a basket. You go right back to basketball. He's good.
This is for fun,
right? And he's kind of testing his career. Okay, you're a boxer. Can you take me? So it's like, it's really, he has to take it. You know what I mean? If he declines this fight, a lot of people, he's gonna have a lot of flashback if he doesn't accept it. And it's gonna be entertaining to watch. I already know, James. It's gonna be a great fight. If we kind of look at his stats right now, Paul, he's 10-1, 7 knockouts, and his current streak right now is 4 wins. Which is pretty good. He's still, in that rookie status. Got to get some more under his belt. How do you feel about Jake Paul so far after that Mike Tyson fight?
The Mike Tyson fight was for fun.
Yeah.
And, considering the streaming issues, all of that.
Yeah.
I feel like the highlight of the Mike Tyson fight was all the jokes of him walking around in the locker room unclothed. I thought that was all the jokes and stuff that came out from that.
Yo, when I seen that, I was like, whoa, what's going on? Because one of my friends said, man, you got to go back and look at that. I'm like, okay. He is talking to his son, turned around. I'm like, oh my goodness.
And it's just how casual he's acting.
Right. In the fact that Netflix, like, they allowed, they showed that, you know what I mean? And the camera, you know what I mean? I knew it was entertainment from that point on, because we never seen nothing like that in boxing. No crazy, behind the scenes stuff like that. So, yeah, I know it was entertainment after that. Now, it has been announced that Paul's next fight will be on March 2nd against the retired American boxer Ryan Borland. For the second time. So he's boxed him before, James, and he's won that first fight with him. But I kind of see a pattern. Him fighting these retired fighters. What is up with him, you think, with fighting up retired fighters? You think that's... How you feel about that?
And it's got to have something to do with money, I think. Because, if he really legitimately wanted to be a boxer and compete, maybe even at the Olympic level...
Yeah.
I don't think we'd see fights like this happening.
Mm-hmm.
He'd maybe want to start with tougher opponents.
With the hottest topics right now. Shakur Stevenson and some of these guys.
Challenge the biggest names in boxing.
Right. You beat Mike Tyson by decision, but now it's time that you really tap into some real people. Canelo. I think he should fight Canelo. I think that'll really see if he's the guy. You know what I mean? Or is he just doing this for clout?
One of the matchups I think would be excellent is Garcia and Paul.
Oh yeah,
make that happen.
Two internet, yeah, exactly.
I would have Garcia in that.
Oh yeah, he's tearing them up. That's for sure. He's tearing them up. That's a no-brainer. it gives to me, James. It gives that he's a little scared, really, to fight these real fighters. He's fighting the old and retired ones because he knows it's like, okay, I have more energy, I can move around, you know what I mean, and win by decision. I can hit you more, this and that. So, I would like to see him fight somebody, a real opponent, like somebody that's real, new, fresh, and hot. Because right now, man, you're playing. You know what I mean? We need to see. If you're a boxer, we need to see it. You know what I mean? We need to see it right now. So we'll keep you. We'll see. You know what I mean? And just to end us off, James, before I pass it over to you. So let's speak hypothetically, right? Let's say that they set this fight up with him and LeAngelo before the March 2nd fight against Borland again. And if Jake Paul loses, should he stop fighting?
I think he should continue if he wants to.
Mhm.
Now, if he loses and he's humiliated, then maybe he should stop fighting and continue with, the YouTube career. But I mean, if he stops fighting, what's he gonna do with his life? I mean, you can go back to YouTube, but it's just not gonna be.
It's not gonna be the same. Yeah, he is no turning back. It's like you sign a bad contract, and it's no turning back from that because everybody's watching you. They're gonna talk about you, and I'm pretty sure he cares about social media a lot. So, you saying, oh well, yeah, I'm not gonna. They're gonna eat you up, man. They're gonna tear you up bad. Like, bro, you're a quitter. You're this. You're that. If he loses, I think he should kind of rethink some things. I'm not gonna say he has to quit, but he definitely has to rethink some things. Boxing, maybe I can see him in MMA, maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe switching over, coming back a lot. We've seen a lot of fighters do that. Go to MMA, come back, and
it's so different though, too. I mean, I can imagine him in the UFC, but it's so different than a
it's more intense. It's more serious. He would have to be ready for that.
Yeah, I think he'd probably get worked if he wasn't training for a
long
time.
Because a lot of those guys, they break people's heads off, and it's blood. There's a lot of blood. There's a lot of all that going on. So we'll keep you guys updated on Jake Paul. In this fight, man, like I said, we want to see him fight somebody that's really gonna shake the table with him. But we'll keep you guys updated on him for sure. Now I'm gonna pass over to my co-host James, man. What else we got?